This is Champaign is Also a Band podcast. One songwriter, one song. I'm Sven, your host for a journey into the music of Champaign-Urbana.
Inside his home, Sven Johnson invites local musicians to chat.
I say, though, it's very organic for our songwriting.
Guests cover the walls of his in-home studio with signatures. And today, Olivia Tash of local folk act The Chickadee Sermon leaves her mark.
I almost feel like at any given point, every single week, there's at least 5 bands created.
Sven says that because of the influx of students in Champaign-Urbana, there's an influx of creativity.
Whether they're actual music majors or they actually just need this outlet where they can blow off steam or find their center, I feel like that just kind of keeps this cycle going, and it's just really exciting to see what new things pop up it seems like every single day.
To help people keep up with local music where they live, Sven's created a podcast. It's called Champaign is Also a Band.
It felt like a good podcast to initially drag somebody in. Had to have some kind of air of mystery, or saying it off your lips just had to have this certain kind of feel to it.
And when a certain 1980s R&B group popped into his head, he knew he'd found the perfect name.
There's the band Champaign, and I'm like, well, not only is Champaign a city, but Champaign is also a band. Then you explain where everything came from. And
Sven knew he wanted to inquire about songwriting after he found himself wondering about the same things after concerts.
What was it about this song that made it the title track? These would be questions that I would want to ask people when I would meet with them just after a show. I'd be like, well, that song, is that your favorite song? What's great about that song? What do you enjoy about that song?
So he decided his podcast would answer those questions and be broken up into 3 parts. Part 1, have local musicians talk about their favorite song.
And that can be any type of thing, whether it's just something they've most recently released or something that they released years ago.
Part 2, ask them their thoughts on CU's music scene.
If we're going to be critical, let's be positively critical and see what can we do to make it better.
And Part 3, showcase their personality.
Like, what is your favorite non-musical thing? What do you do when you're not up on stage?
As podcasting becomes an increasingly popular vehicle for audio storytelling, Sven says there's interest in tapping into others' conversations.
I feel like there's also a kind of an eavesdropping kind of appeal. I feel like there's that sense that somebody who may not hear a certain side of a conversation like that has the opportunity to.
But as much as these conversations are about being heard, they're also about being seen.
Our existence and being in this world is all about how we affect the larger picture. I prefer to think of it as just like what can make the world better today? What can make the artistic endeavors that someone's doing be more visible?
You can stream Champaign is Also a Band through Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. We'll connect you on CILiving.tv.
So fun. I'm sure they're always looking for great artists and people to share.
That's what I'm getting to. So if any musician in town is interested in being on the show, just reach out to me and I'll connect you with Sven. And he's also looking for hip-hop artists at the time.
Ooh.
Yeah, he says he wants to get a little bit more diversity on his show, and there's a little hip-hop action up in there.
Okay, well, hook up with Erin and she'll get you in contact with our friend there.
Yeah.